So yesterday I talked about one of the most corrosive forces overtaking our society. It's a disease, and many otherwise good people have caught it and might not know that they haven't. So many have been infected that it has become an epidemic in the United States, a pandemic globally. And that disease is cynicism. Cynicism plagues the mind. It warps perspective and it rots character from the inside out. You may not always see it on the outside, but it is eating away on the inside. I mentioned Abraham Lincoln's warning. Our greatest danger is not a threat from armies on the outside, but from the enemies within our borders, one that can kill us by suicide. That enemy within is cynicism. It's easy to look around at our current culture and see others who are cynics. It's easy to recognize the cynics around you. We all know cynics. Many of us are related to them, maybe even married to them. But what about the one that stares back at you in the mirror in the morning? Is that person a cynic? Are you sure? I felt we better follow up and do a neck up check-up. The cynic might not only be out there, it might possibly be, if even only a little, in here. With only a little bit of this disease in your system, it can eventually be fatal. It eats away at you, even if slowly, until it ultimately consumes you entirely. This isn't just metaphorical. It's a medical fact. According to the American Academy of Neurology, those with high levels of cynical distrust are 3 times more likely to develop dementia, depression, and suffer other health problems such as heart disease, Crohn's disease, Alzheimer's, and other cancer-related early deaths. If you are more likely to lean towards mistrust, suspicion, and conspiracy, you may be suffering from something more than grouchiness, something insidiously bad for your health, well-being, and creative life force. So let's do that checkup to see if you tend to agree with any of these sentiments, okay? Most people will lie to get ahead. Most people will use unfair means to gain a profit, even if it means taking advantage of others. It's safer to trust nobody. See if you recognize any of these behaviors. You silently roll your eyes at happy people. Secretly, you think that they're probably faking it. You think people who look successful are probably faking it. You think people who look like they are struggling are probably faking it too. You scoff at people in love. You doubt it's real. You don't trust people's promises. You doubt people's generosity. You don't expect kindness or reciprocity. This way, you won't be disappointed. You criticize most everything and most everyone, well, because, you're just being honest. You're not especially happy with how your life is at the moment, maybe for a while now, and you aren't particularly optimistic about change because change, well, it's overrated, and you don't really believe things or people can change anyway. You rationalize that you are being realistic, that life, you say, you just have to deal with reality. But these are not the ways of the realist. These are the ways of the cynic. Does any of that hit you in the solar plexus? Now let me make one important distinction. This is not having a lack of discernment or even a healthy amount of skepticism. Being a rational human being in a world filled with propaganda, self-serving solicitations, and commercial gimmickry, it does require that we question all that we're told, treat nothing as gospel, and be no one's disciple. Yes, we should consider what we're told. Take in input, seek counsel, consider the information, then let your decisions and actions be a product of your own conclusion, filtered through your own values, perspective, and personal philosophy. Not just defaulting to distrust, cynicism, conspiracy, pessimism, and bitterness. Do you see and understand the difference? Look, in a human sense, we've all been cynical at some times in our lives, depending on our losses, disappointments, letdowns, and showdowns. We've all felt the sting of rejection, the radiating grief of failure, and the crush of humiliation and shame on our chest. But it is how we respond to our human anguish that matters. Do we quickly recover our moments of bitter cynicism, or do we build a wall, a permanent structure of pessimism, mistrust, and suspicion around us, thinking that we are smarter for it, more clever for it, and stronger for it? But that wall constructed of cynicism will only leave you lonely, despondent, and maybe, as science has now proven, demented because of it. Now you ask, is there a cure if you got a touch of cynicism? Is there a vaccine to prevent you from catching it? The answer is yes, there is. Here's your prescription. You're going to want to write this down. 1. You have to eradicate all cynicism and cynics from your life. They are infecting you. Any news, information, and inputs of cynicism that you have, turn them off. They are infecting you. Any cynical people and associations that you have, turn them away. They're infecting you. Number 2, start thinking for yourself with your own individual rational mind, not your tribal blind allegiance. Start with these foundational building blocks. Life is mostly beautiful. People are mostly good. You are mostly good. Most things are possible. Most things are possible for you. To be alive right now in your life, in your body, in your circumstance is a blessing. It's a gift, one to be immensely grateful for. With that reset perspective and new personal philosophy, your creative capacity will be released. You will experience a new aliveness and well-being, a new curiosity and connection to the world, to others, and to yourself. And now, from this moment forward, you can finally start living the life that you were meant to live. Thank you